Hello everyone, I am Krooked, and this is Unscripted, the series where I take a completely unscripted look at games and give it a 1 through 10 rating. This is Evergrace. Evergrace. So, it's kind of an interesting game. It's from FromSoft, which everyone knows today for Dark Souls and Demon Souls and Bloodborne. This is also a launch title for the PlayStation 2 in the United States.
A continent that's home to a few people with strange marks called crests. Cursed mark.
So that's some story. So because this was a launch title, if you bought a PS2 at launch, this was one of the few games that you had available, and this happened to be one of the games that I got when I got my PS2 at launch.
I thought you were dead.
What?
That being said,
No.
I haven't played this
You
game
wouldn't be just some weird bird.
in 23 years. So let's see if it's still anything, really.
Outside of here.
It has a lot of voice acting, which back in the early days of the PS2, that's because that was still a really impressive thing to have full voice acting. I can punch trees. That's spiffy. Punch the tree! Ow! Something just attacked me. Okay. Whoa. Whoa! Hey! So you can run. You can change the camera with... I don't know what triangle does. Okay. So there's like 4 different camera controls. This is still in the era when they were trying to figure out what the hell they were doing with the camera. Oh! I didn't know if this thing was evil or if it was trying to talk to me because I saw the 3 dots. Okay. This is kind of weird considering FromSoft is such a known company today for all the things that it can do.
Greetings. Welcome to my feel free.
Whoa.
I'm particular.
Sound-wise, this is all over the place. I don't like the music in this at all. It kind of hurts because I'm like, where's the melody? Where's anything good? Here it doesn't sound too bad, but on like the opening screen and stuff, it's pretty terrible. Graphically, this game isn't very impressive either. It's kind of really tough to look at. It almost looks like a PlayStation game, honestly. Not even really at PS2 level. Oh, I just walked off the earth and died. Wow! This is a FromSoft game. That's it. That was... I just died. That was it. So don't walk off an edge, or else you'll just get kicked out of the game. Much like I did just now. Well, and there you go. You can kind of hear the crazy noise and the yelling, and the sound mixing is so bad in this game. So let's see if both characters start in the same area at least, right? Since I died as the first one. So that's a little bit interesting. Instead of blue, it was fiery and red at the beginning. Looks like she starts in a bed. Okay, so there's 2 different storylines here. That's pretty cool. And oh, there's actually a tutorial with this character, so you're not even supposed to play as the other character yet. Okay, well, that's something. Why would you give people the ability? Whoa, he's creepy. What? That's exactly how I feel. What? It has voice acting, but I regret anything that I said regarding it being good.
So sorry I brought you into all this.
Wow.
Theater? I'll never escape the curse of the crest.
Oh no.
Yes, the crest.
Oh my, this is aged into something. Okay, so she can kick and pick things up. I'm sure there's story here, but this feels like something that's gonna really, really appeal to you if you're a Souls fan or a FromSoft fan and you haven't played like all of their games. This is gonna be a big, big draw for you because it's a FromSoft game that you probably haven't played. I'm about to die. And I'm dead. I was going to say that I was going to get away. I was like, I'm going to get away. But no, that didn't happen. And sure enough, brutal, just like Souls games, except it's not just, you died, here you go, and you start again. It's this. I don't know when this takes place in FromSoft's library. I don't know if this is one of the first games they created or if this was more of an experimental thing for them. There's also the like Age Tech or whatever, and I think they helped FromSoft back in the day. It's been a while, and those are, pretty old companies now. Graphically, though, this game is, even at the time, I don't think this was that impressive. There are other games that I think are, but I don't think this is one of them. And then, in terms of gameplay, it's really, it's tough because it doesn't look good and it doesn't sound good, which really makes you wonder, do I want to play this? It's also really hard. So this thing came up and is now messing with me, and I have to avoid it. And my health is also how much damage I can do, which that's an interesting mechanic. It dropped a blue fruit, so I mean, okay. And it's so distracting with the sound because it's everywhere. I want to like do something, but I can't because the sound is just like, no, you don't focus on the game, bud, you focus on the sound. This is rough because I mean, in less than 10 minutes I've already died twice. I've had to completely restart the game. I could have probably learned something by watching the storyline, but that doesn't change the fact that this game is incredibly brutal.
Hey, you! We're all going to die.
Okay.
And I need to know this right away. And yes.
That's not funny.
So, the voice acting's very, very early 90s, which for a early 2000s game, I mean, kind of fits. Like I was saying, if you're really big into FromSoft and you want to play all their games, or if you are a retro gaming enthusiast who wants to play very unique older retro games, I think you might find some enjoyment out of Evergrace. On the flip side, if you're not those things, I don't think you would want to spend more than 5 minutes playing this game. It does a lot wrong that luckily FromSoft and other companies have learned from. But I think this does it wrong in a spectacularly bad way in a lot of ways. Mostly just the sound, because it's so absolutely distracting that I'm barely paying attention to everything else because I just want the music to stop. Just make it stop. So, in terms of a rating, I don't think it's any sort of a surprise that I'm not going to be giving Evergrace a good rating. I think this would get probably about a 4 out of 10. I don't think it has anything here for your average gamer. If you're a FromSoft enthusiast or an early PS2 game enthusiast, sure. But otherwise, you can skip Evergrace. But if you like this video more than you like, or rather than I like this game, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button so you never miss out on an episode, and don't forget to hit that bell so you'll be notified whenever there is a new episode of Unscripted. Other than that, if you want to support the channel more, go ahead and check out my Patreon. Link is in the description down below. And with all that being said, thank you for watching Unscripted, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye!